Alright. Now we just gotta get some people in here. But yeah, it was, I think, this exact screen that this stream was left off on. If I remember correctly. Stream health is excellent. A lot of these messages are a little old. Sound? Well, it's going good so far. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'll just put that there just to make sure that I can respond. Okay, that is good.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
I was a little afraid there for a second. No data on my connection. Okay, well, I think I got this already done. Alright, so first thing to reveal, which I think I've already revealed to a degree. I think I got the layering wrong for this. There we go. Yeah, the votes this time were pretty tight between a number of units. And it seems like people want Chloe dead. Which is interesting. Because Chloe needs triple arena in order to promote. So I could just simply choose not to do that. Alright, that is good. Hello, Perovskite. So yeah, I guess just to keep you in touch as well, here is the results of the voting. So people want Chloe dead, even if Chloe is not quite at promotion level. I think in the long term that Chloe could pop off, so it makes sense that people want her dead. But yeah, Amber was pretty close this time. But he is going to get some love this episode. Or at least that's the plan. So, on that note, what happens in the event of a tie? And the answer is, it will never happen. Because I have the final vote. And when I go for a final vote, it's gonna be randomized. Like, I'm literally just gonna find any, like, randomizer and just pick one out of a list and put that in. So there will never be a tie. And in a sense, I did deliberately make it difficult for the voters to figure out who to kill by not investing a Master Seal into any of them. So I think in a way, this is a bit of a W on my end. With that being said, we do have some pre-Chapter 10 Somnial that we have to finish. So yes, we are going to invest in Amber for this. I mean, to be fair, this type of metagaming only works in this voting system. in a regular super chat base KMU, this will not work at all. Wolf Amber? I think I want something that makes a little more use of his strengths. Well, that's the plan. Emblem. Let's get Amber that all-important level 5.
Let's fight so hard that we start a legend.
Unfortunately, I think he gets absolutely demolished here by the Rider's Bane.
I'm crushed.
Yeah.
But you look really cool.
I mean, Wolf Knight's like not the worst if I'm planning to do a more low investment Amber. But I think I want to do a little more with him than just that. It's not quite as creative, if I must confess. He's at a point where I just want to just promote him, right? Yeah, 42. But you know what? Just for the fun of it, I think this time he's gonna get leave.
To battle.
Because I want to use a more powerful quadruple hit for this map. On that note, here's what we'll do at least, just for the fun of it, not because it's optimal.
I'm Amber, a royal soldier of Rhodia.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Damn!
I must become stronger.
Whoa! They'll write about this in history books for sure.
Hopefully.
I'm Amber.
The
Alright. Seeing all of the proficiencies. Yeah, it does cost quite a bit for this.
I'm Amber,
but it's funny.
the alpaca wrangling master.
I am Leaf, the Prince of Leonster.
Fortunately, it doesn't look like he's winning this
but
one.
You look really cool.
Alright. That's a bit of a bond fragment investment in him, just because I want to do something funny. Alright, so he is going to promote. We will temporarily promote him into a Wolf Knight. I'm not sure how I think about this. I kind of don't like the color of the wolf and the color of Amber's clothes that go with this. But I might consider it for a different run. But yeah, no, unfortunately, creativity is not going to be the name of the game this time, so we're just going to go immediately into Wyvern Knight. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Wyvern Amber, yeah, totally. You're the first person to ever think of Wyvern Amber. There's an upside to this. Well, for one, Amber has some pretty good strength of 19. I think I'm also going to be giving this Rider's Bane the leaf engraving. for early chapter Wolf Knights. Hopefully, with that plus enough hit here, with Aspiring Hero, we could pick up some one-hit KOs with it. We'll see. Alright, next promotion, right? I think it goes without saying. As much as I could arena her to 11, we're instead gonna choose to completely throw all that out the window and opt to level up in Mage Knight instead. I do need to buy a second seal for this, unfortunately. So let's go and do that before I proceed. Yeah, so the thing about Sword Lance Amber is Sword Lance is a bit more reliable. Pretty much anything you want access to an axis, Sword Lance has coverage for it. So like if you want the hammer, you have the Armor Slayer. You want the poleaxe, you have the Rider's Bane. And, well, I'm not sure how much the Worm Slayer is going to pop up, but high attack Amber, maybe could do something about that, right? Maybe.
Take care.
I forgot, it's not the armory, it's the item shop where you get the second seal.
I thank you. Do come again.
I have to check. I'm pretty sure I didn't do the... I'm pretty sure I did everything but, like, the arena. And I think I also have to do forging. Emblem.
If I win, you'd better buy something.
I'm Celica. Are you my opponent?
My loss, but your gain.
Unfortunately, not even Warrior Anne. Well, I mean, she has a compact axe, so...
In honor
It looks like she's gonna need a little more to beat up Celica. I think we'll just go with, I think a lot of people would think that I want Levin Sword on this. But I think the answer is I kind of don't. I think we could do better with our secondary slot with axes instead of swords.
Celica, warrior priestess, at your service.
With that being said, I don't know how often I would even consider using the Hurricane Axe on Anna.
my loss, but
And
your
chances are
gain.
her Elwyn probably does the same thing. Oh, I think we've all seen this song and dance before. Mage Knight Anna, a little underleveled. But, it should be fine. I don't know if I want to inherit Build Plus. I think Speed Plus just accomplishes the same thing for the most part. That being said...
Celica!
Yes!
Oh, this does just give her just more Warp Ragnarok distance. The build sync on Leaf. Oh, as in I use Leaf as my emblem instead. Yeah, that is an interesting way to play Anna, and perhaps I might consider that if I get there. Yeah, let's see. Well, now that my Master Seals are well spent. Let's see. Probably gonna have to pick up some poems for Anna as well. Unless we're gonna consider benching some of our mages here. I think for all intents and purposes, for chapter 18 or a few other maps, it's fun. Alright. Yeah, Vantage Hurricane Axe Anna. It's a pretty fun way to intercept the flyers in that chapter. Etsy's actually been getting a good amount of level ups, but I think they're mostly here to secure the kills on flyers. Yeah. What's her speed? So it's like speed 13, and I think the armor knights in chapter 10 are pretty slow. But there's a good chance that I'm going to be giving Citrine my 4th Master Seal, because I need an extra healer. Because John's more or less working on overtime at the moment. Yeah, they have 0 speed, so she should be able to pick up those kills. I think for that purpose, I think it is worth spending even just a little bit of bond fragments. It is gonna.
It
me,
might come to bite me later, but
prince who isn't Diamant.
We are going to give them hit plus.
You think to duel me?
Yeah, we're gonna just skip this because not too interested in seeing Alcris get demolished. All right. Do the same with Etier, who barely has enough for this hit plus inherit.
This should be a fun workout.
I am Sigurd of House Chalthy.
All right. That is hopefully going to be very useful. So we will have to deploy Chloe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just unequip them, since I think at this point just gonna have to double check too with the interactive map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plus Alir. No, it's 4 plus 5, so it's 9. Okay, so 9 deployment. Besides Alir, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not sure. I think it's worth benching the mage. I think they both more. I don't think I need more than 2 mages. So I think I might deposit Salem stuff. And give Anna some poems. Should help her. Do I have any other poems? Oh. I think Thunder. I think Fire Thunder is good enough for this map. Thanks to well contributions. We got an ample amount of mend stats, restore stats, rewarp, though I have no intentions on doing rewarp cheese. Let's see. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9. I think we will deploy Jade for this map. Now that's hilarious. I could consider it though. I could. I mean, either ways, like Amber getting override is pretty cool. Although at the same time, Jade with Sigurd might be pretty funny. Because I think we're at a point where, like, yeah, she's the one that benefits the most
Sigurd,
from.
I am ready.
Sigurd, I mean, I could also decide to give Jade, what's his face, Leaf. So I think in this case, I kind of want the burst damage of Amber Leaf. I'm pretty sure I had a Steel Lance, so... Poleaxe is actually not that important for this map. But yeah, also, even if it's most likely not the optimal move, we're just gonna feed the Spirit Dust to Alir. And I'm just gonna check. Yeah, she has the proficiency. For it. You'll see later on what my idea is behind it. You'll see. You'll see. It's not great, but I think you'll be okay. Give Amber. Yeah, better Steel Lance. What am I doing? 1175, 1380. Yes, you could take this. It's actually, it's kind of like a 2-in-1 package. It's like a Silver Lance with the dodge bonuses, so that's pretty good. I like that. I would take the Steel Sword off of Diamant once I get through this chapter, I think. What else? I mean, I guess just for the sake of consistency, we could do this.
I challenge you. Face my iron wall.
I am Sigurd. You think to duel me?
Do indeed. I think to duel you, so I'm gonna get wrecked for it.
I swear.
Thank you, Jade.
Alright. We will get her hit plus 10. Well, yeah, I haven't used my arena yet, so I'll do that very quickly for John here. I can just equip any bot. Fine. That was not what I was thinking.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay? No holding back.
Oh no.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
I should probably get through my support combos.
Hi there. I'm Jean, a doctor in training.
I won't go easy on you just because we're allies.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
John is in such an awkward position.
I'm, Jean. Should I really be here?
I am Diamant. Prepare yourself.
It's been an honor sparring with you.
Alright.
Micaiah, I can do this.
Now that I think about it, I have to keep track of how much, I should have 10, right? I want, at least... I'm gonna spend just 2 more. 200. Trade bond rings. Alright. Not the worst, I guess. And that's it. That's all the bond rings are getting for the rest of the run. Any more, we'll be straining on my bond fragments. What other inherits do I need? Long-term plans in this run? Yeah, good question. Any long-term plans in this run? Not much, to be honest, at the moment. For the moment, we're mostly gonna have to do a lot of improvising as we go, because with that being said, if there are plans that we have to do, the diamond mining me. Man, gee, I wonder what we're mining in this game. Alright, Rider Spain. Yeah, give that the all the accuracy we can get on this thing. It's greatly appreciated. That means if you tell us the plan, we might just bolt them off on the spot. Well, yeah, in terms of long-term plans, there isn't. I guess there's one thing I can reveal. Notice that she has staff proficiency. Now, this is just because, not necessarily because it's optimal, but because I think it'll make it interesting for me. We're going to do Martial Master earlier, after Chapter 11. Maybe we might hold off on that for a little bit longer, actually. The idea behind this is that Alir supports every unit in the game. Also has convoy axis, so I could improvise a bit better with it. And since, well, I've been feeding basically every stat booster to Alir, hopefully Martial Master can actually do some punchy when it's needed. That is the one thing that you can't vote off. You could vote off whatever Alir supports, which is, you know, basically the entire cast besides Alir. Personally, I like Combat Allure a bit more, since I think it sets up for a stronger Engage Plus Allure, but this is still fine. And we could still pivot into combat if we absolutely have to. Yes, that is the plan. We are going to do Bondage Shield, Martial Master Allure. With the full knowledge, knowing that people can vote off whatever my best carries are for said Bondage Shield sweep. I'm not sure about that. I think with Wyvern you have better chances of getting like a level lead, whereas in Martial Master, I guess you would have to, like, Bondage Shield doesn't give you that much. If you talk about degen grinding, then of course Martial Master has the highest ceiling for degen grinding, but I have no intentions on degen grinding if I can help it. I should get my other engravings at the very least. Yeah, I need some help with Party to stay on curve, which I think is a bit much to organize. We should at least refine this. Yeah, that's a very good refiner there. Now this thing is actually just as strong, if not better, than the Iron Great Lance. So
I'll be here.
Little use for the Iron Great Lance other than for tactics. Let's see, what else do I need? Side note, first Allure is thing that can happen. Fist Allure is a thing that can happen. It just requires getting lucky early magic levels to be stage. So the thing is, if you look at the rules of the run, we're on fixed growth because this is a fresh save. We cannot choose to we couldn't choose random growths, and believe me, I would have done random growths, not because I think it's more fun, I think it's just more the audience finds it more entertaining. Personally, I don't like random growths because it sort of gives me this idea that, oh, I only won because I got lucky, not because I was good at the game. But hey, I guess I did get lucky in this run already, so there's only so much I can say about that, right? Right. That I think we still have. I really don't have a reason to use the binding engraving besides securing executions on certain characters. But yeah, this one's not very useful. I think I still have two of the best left. I think Beginnings and Unholy.
I'll be here.
No Longbow or Thunder. Definitely not the Longbow. Thunder? So maybe. Like, I could consider it. Right. Yeah, now I really have to think about the heck do I give Salic Engrave on Elfhour Tome? Well, I did that for the L Surge. So Salic Engrave L Surge for Ivy. It does a job. At least the upside with L Surge is that I don't have to worry about bad accuracy on this thing. Whereas for like an Elfire, I could use the Academy engraving, which will fix all of its problems, including hit. Whereas Echo's engraving doesn't quite do that for the Fire Tome, or the Elfire Tome, I mean. And the other thing about Ivy is that I'm concerned that it's very possible that she's gonna get voted off, like, for Chapter 14. Because I think compared to Kagetsu, Ivy does something unique for relatively low investments that don't carry over to other units. Like, if I lose Ivy, right, I can still throw off all the tomes, and all I really spent was like some bond fragments and like a Master Seal on her, which a Master Seal at that point isn't a very contested resource. Whereas like Kagetsu, I have to second seal into something. I have to spend bond fragments to get the proficiencies, and then he still needs and what he's doing is he's just doing what everyone else does but better. While Ivy does more or less the right Ivy build does a flying Mage Knight instead of a flying Sage. Oh man, yeah, I really don't know what I want. My yeah, I really don't know what I want. My beginnings and whatnot. Do I just dump even more into Amber and get hard punish for that? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh man, I do not know. I think I did dump the steel art down the drain, but I think that's fine. I mean, I could engrave the steel sword, which I guess is not terrible. Certainly not using the liberation. Alright, I have to stop staring at the screen and actually get shit done. Alright, that's not bad. I think that's okay. Holy engraving, I think we're gonna do it on a javelin. Alright, I might get burned for it later, but we'll see.
I'll be here.
And then, I guess last but not least... did Alcus and Diamond get C? No? Let's get that. Yes, they got C support. Sure. More hit supports, or at least hit plus 10. Is that it? That should. Oh, apparently got one more thing left. Chloe doesn't need the support. Citrune's not supporting a whole lot of other units in this. Maybe focus on getting Ana supports. Yikes. Even more off topic, so you could grow some earlier. Would people use a archer with 100 magic growth but 25 strength? I'm assuming that's 25 strength growth, right? And speed. Joined with 1 magic bow. I mean, it has a niche, and being a radiant bow spammer is not a terrible niche. I guess that's all I really have to think about that. That's just FP5 Ronin without Radbow. I mean, in Thracia, but the thing is that magic stat works both offensively and defensively, so it's a little different, right, in that game. Yikes. Sure. Okay. I think that's it. Alright, I guess I also have to consider skills, right? Let's get good old Canter on Anna. Though I don't plan to overinvest in early game. But I still am doing a ton of investment at this point because of the upcoming 2 chapters.
If I win, you'd better buy something.
I am Sigurd. Prepare yourself.
Yes.
My loss, but your gain.
Definitely not ideal for a raw pack. Learn S rank dark magic and A rank light magic from A rank supports. I think I'm a little out of context for this conversation at the moment. I think why does Diamond have a really need an Iron Sword outside of accuracy? He does have Void. Oh, this one is hilarious. I think this Steel Sword, at least temporarily, gives Alear some dodge. So she doesn't have to face crits in the next upcoming chapters. I think outside of like what, like Heisen. Alright. Who else was I planning to invest into? Now that's freaky. That is freaky. I don't know if I'd do it. But there's not a whole lot of cost to it either, so definitely should be investing into John though if I can. 605 is such an awkward range. Yeah, let's get him Canter.
Hi there. I'm Jean, a doctor in training.
Totally, Canter can't go wrong, right?
You think to duel me?
Right?
It's been an honor sparring with you.
Right? Okay, I got the... Alright, who else? Not you. Citrine? Yeah? Yeah, let's get Citrine Canter. This just feels like a pre-roll meta on crack. Where everyone's just getting Canter.
I'm Citrine, a daughter of Brodian nobility.
I am Sigurd. Prepare yourself.
Yikes. That was not going to work out. Thinking. Right. Some Japanese man made canter, a skill everyone can get for cheap. Yeah, some Japanese guy indeed did make canter, a skill that anyone can inherit for cheap. It's like one of the go-to skills in no ancient well runs. Diamant. I don't know. He's like at this point a very fringe backup plan, but we're doing it.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
I am Sigurd. You think to duel me?
Everybody gets canter. No crit chances. Yikes. That's with a steel sword, by the way. His low dex isn't helping him, is it? Mr. 22 dex, last name Soul. I don't know, like if they had, I guess like going from, what was it, like 25% is a pretty decently large threshold for Soul users, so I could see why he kind of got the short end of the stick on that end. I don't think I really need to do some Emblem training, do I? Which, now that I think of it in hindsight, I might have actually gone sword power for him, but this is fine. It's hard to go wrong with canter. Even if his dex caps, like the cap itself wouldn't matter. It actually sort of does, because that also means that you could decide to invest secret books into Diamant, and with a higher dex cap, like getting like what 30% soul procs is not bad. It's pretty nice. But compared to like what 22, 23, which is like feels like what 1 in 5 fights compared to like you could get like what 30. That's like better than like 1 in 4 fights. Yeah, I think that's a pretty significant jump in terms of probability. Saleen's an interesting one. I don't know if I really want to invest into Saleen past this point. I think she's sort of past her point. As much as she's got investment, really. Yeah, because like later on I get like what Pandreo. For now I have Citrine as well and Anna. I think we're fine without. Saleen getting canter. Yeah, I think we just move on. Can't stall the stream forever, I guess, right? I'm like, what? Like almost an hour into the stream, and all I did was just Somnio prep for this. To be fair, this is a pretty big prep. What would make Saleen better as a unit? Missing any staves? Nice question. But because you mentioned it, I will double and triple check my staves. We should have pretty much everything we need. Rewarp has its tech. Physic is physic, obstruct is obstruct, and mend is mend. I think for the first phase, this is sufficient. We could convoy a resource staff if we absolutely have to. And I think my Chapter 10 promo is going to go to Citrine, so I have extra healers for Chapter 11. And on that note, I have all the med staffs you can get in the shop at the moment. Restore a spare obstruct staff, a spare rewarp staff, which could come up, by the way. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine on that end. We got all the... I think besides binding. Not great. Alright, fine. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna get... I guess, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, right? We could just get binding on a Thunder. Well, maybe we'll just run into those situations where we're gonna think, oh yeah, that +2 damage, that's why. Alright.
I'll be here.
Are you Destinia?
Alright, let's go. I've stalled for long enough. You need to get shit done. Yeah. I mean, I think Selina's okay.
Yeah.
And Ivy's...
Like, she does her job.
No way. Princess Ivy can
handle herself. I really like that faith that Rosado has in Ivy. Alright. Dual sword and tome at the same time and attack with like a break weapon. Do I really want to include more complex game mechanics into Fire Emblem? I guess that would be my question at that point. I think my answer to that is no. I think... Like, I think Fire Emblem is fine when it hits like a nice sweet spot between complexity and simplicity. These have like what, 13 crit? Perhaps suffering for success doesn't exactly do me any favors here. I'm better off just, not to mention her defense isn't that high, right? She can survive, the Steel Axe. Well, I think the thing is, if it's like too complicated, then you're too focused on game mechanics and not focused enough on tactics. I think overall, I like the appeal of Fire Emblem being kind of in the middle of like, you do have these game mechanics to worry about, but at the same time, like the more important thing, right, is just better tactics, right? Like knowing how the AI works, knowing, like positioning, knowing, like different, like maneuvers to work around complicated situations. I think that's fine. Yeah, that, anyone, people have opinions, right? I guess this is the time when we actually pull out the L Surge for Mage Knight Anna. But yeah, that hammer's actually kind of, yeah. I think this is fine to start with. Right. Alright, just one final inventory check, even though I think I've done this several times over. I think he's fine without a mini bow. Yeah, I think that looks good to me. Alright.
Let's hear it. Here I go.
Here goes.
I like that.
I'm listening.
I'll
I
protect
want my
you.
archers to be better positioned for this.
Gotcha.
I'm ready.
No, I don't have
Allow
to be
me.
like this. What do you call it?
Awaiting orders.
I mean, I don't mind taking a ballista hit just to get this thing started. Because I know this this axe armor won't move. Yeah, I think we can take this. That's fine.
Just like a hero.
This axe armor won't move unless I end in freeze range.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'll save you.
Aspiring hero count 1. We have the aspiring hero count. Let's go. What is that tactic? Don't risk a crit because we
All in a
have
day's work.
what do you call it? We have the engraving for it. This cav is a little annoying, but it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. All right, we have the archers in position.
Still good.
Wait, Amber just picks up that kill? Really? Yikes. Yikes.
I refuse to cry.
Oh man. How much damage does Anna do to this? 19. That's not a bad secure. That is not a bad secure at all. But I think we should focus on securing this. Yeah, I think it's fine. 99.
I can
There's
still
like
do more.
less than 1% that fails, and if it does, well, we're not. It's not the end of the world. We have backup plans. Yeah, well, Wyvern kind of hurts, doesn't it? All right, that's fine. Yeah, this technically does more damage, but I need a position for it, which at the moment I don't have. I also could just get like a... I think I could safely attack. No, never mind, that's not safe. That is not safe. 1923, that's a run ender right there. But this is, I think, yeah, this is good enough. I counter here, but then I need I have physic for that. And just to double check on this is 19 without divinely expiring. So I could just counter here and then just secure it with Anna. 10% is pretty huge. What are you talking about? That is not a small percentage.
I am the divine
Oh,
dragon.
no. Don't do this to me. Alright. There we go.
Done it. You
Beating Anna because she's gonna need it. If she wants to do her job, she's gonna need it. Alright. 25, right? 25-13. Which, fortunately, you wouldn't have enough dodge for... I think, yeah, we could just take on with this and we should be fine, right? 15 to 10. Yeah, we're fine. And we could just use it for, like a quick men heal on Amber. All this side has to do. That is one thing I'm gonna have to get used to, though, is the fact that pretty much half of my army currently has Canter. And I really don't know what the heck the AI is doing here. It's like it got jebaited because of the Amber. I think this accomplishes little to nothing. So I think we're better off just retreating. And no, we do not open the chest. We intentionally keep the chest unopened.
That settles it.
Yep. Good old Amber. Oh no, anyway. Yeah, he just... Alright, who wants another counter on Aspiring Gaming?
Just like a hero.
Count 2. Yes, sir. Alright. Now we just gotta get everybody behind this pillar. Or like right here, just so I can deal with. There.
You got it.
Canter. I forgot how stupid choke point is when you have Canter.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
I do have to watch out for this Archer potentially messing things up. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thankfully, I have the beginnings engraving for that purpose. Nice.
I had to stop you.
She doesn't double I guess Gold Mary is good for something. Yeah, we hold this with Jade, Heal, Amber. We should be able to dive there.
You got it.
I must.
That is fine. Did a good amount of enemy face damage. Right. All my supports are down there. We got some pot shots to take, right? Okay. I think that's enough for Amber to secure. Alright. One more time. Aspiring hero. Let's go.
That settles it.
And a secure with Anna. Do we make a killing? Well, we didn't make a killing, but we did get a... Let's heal up. You know, this isn't such a bad trade. This isn't such a bad trade. Oh, this is not the execution I have in mind, mind you. You have a different execution in mind.
Dream well.
Kinda don't want to fight this thing on. Are you planning Hyacinth Astra? No. Hyacinth Astra is just too unpredictable. Or at least I don't understand it enough to rely on it. So I'd rather use something that I actually know how it works. I want to beat this to Anna if I can. Yes, yeah, I could take a pot shot. Alright, he doesn't have Panther. I mean, I want to believe that too, right? I want to believe that's just... The Hyacinth is just that simple, right? Alright. Level up the Mage Knight. Alright. Now that we simplified that, it's advance. 25. Alright, let me just do some quick combat math. So 8 plus 15. 23. Okay, yeah. So I could set up the... So I could set up the freeze with this. I guess then the question is, who do I send in what direction? Right, we could set up Canter for some positioning. We absolutely have to. Let's see. I think this side I want to have Anna take this out, Etier take this out. We could have Alear support to help boost that. Help boost that hit rate. Or you could go for that and then use Alear as our backup plan. Alear should be able to double with the Steel Sword, and that should be able to one-round it. But yeah, I think we're fine with John here. Guess we'll have Jade just do Jade things. That should be fine. But yeah, we're going for a bit more of a careful approach for this. Careful? I'm not sure. If you want to call an all-out dive the careful attack, then sure. It's like, yeah, normally this would not work, but because it's it's this specific AI, we could do dumb stuff like this. So yeah, because turn count is really none of my concern at the moment. We're gonna take our time setting this up. We have Amber as our backup there. That's not the... Yeah, that's not the plan that I have, though, Forks. I have some other ideas. But yeah, it's easier just show than tell, right? Alright, this turn. Game sounds super loud compared to voice. How's that work? Is that too much of an adjustment? Much better, thank you. Yeah, just if there are like any function-related issues through the stream, just please let me know. I'll do what I can. Although I must say that I'm not very proficient as a streamer, so. But yeah. All right. Yeah, because I think I had to reset my OBS settings a bit here and there just to get my audio working again. So maybe it messed up my settings underneath the hood. So yeah, we're gonna dive. We'll just dive. Right.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
So you say. All right. Anyhow. This steel bow is like, what, 91? So we can make that 100 if we just park the leer, or we just simply secure the leer instead.
I had to stop you.
How do I have more than one emblem at this point in the game? I'm not playing the draft. This is the KMU run. But yeah,
I claim this victory.
And if you haven't figured it out by now, I am pretty terrible when it comes to detecting sarcasm. Especially on text. Even in person, like, I don't listen to people's, like, tone enough. Yeah, that does it. This.
You put up a good fight.
Yeah, that's intended. Yeah, no, I calculated advance. This is not a blind shot. I knew what I was doing. Yeah, this is why I use Roy specifically for this dive. That way I could get that holdout, and I don't have to worry about getting crit killed. Alright, so, one thing to know. Our executors here. Though at the moment, we still have to make sure that Hortensia is not a problem.
No, then I don't see. My prayers are with you. Dream well.
Alright, that's cool. We have a Divine Spirit. Not that it's going to be very useful. Canter away this way. And get another Amber kill. Divinely inspiring. Alright. Good job. That's a fresh free staff right there. Alright. We have Anna on this side. Unfortunately, she is not very near. She's not very close. That's our Executor. I kind of have no reason to feed Jade. Whoa. You want some units in range in case they miss. So we could do like an archer trap when we have to. I guess the drawback to this is takes over this tile, but we could move out of there if we absolutely have to.
Dear.
There we go. Chloe's executed. Thankfully, this is not an issue for Anna. But it is an issue for the rest of my army.
All in a day's work.
Aspiring hero, please? Please? Nope. He doesn't have it. That's fine.
I'm here.
Please forgive me.
Yeah, the idea actually was, like, if that failed, I was gonna surround the archer and yeah, just trap them until they kill Chloe. That was the main plan to get Chloe executed. Oh, I was going to suggest George's Blazing Lion. I'm sorry. What point of the game are we to have George's Blazing Lion army? I mean, believe me, I like the idea, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. All right. Well, I mean, this is going to be a bit of a slow crawl because we only used 2 engages out of I'm sorry, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 emblems, right? We could just do this for John experience. I guess if we really want a non-committal version of it, we could go for treat instead. Yeah, let's just use treat twice for this. Not quite degen grinding per se, but it still is a bit of intentional stalling for EXP. Had to go back. Yeah, I think the only miss that I did with that execution was that I had the javelin equipped and not nothing. And also, yeah, this guy could be a bit of a headache if you're not prepared. And my goodness, I still don't exactly know how Hyacinth works. So... the Jav goes back to the convoy at the end of the chapter. Let's see. I think Anna doubles, right? I mean, to be fair, my only other jab user is Amber. And he's doing fine. Amber's doing fine. I'm just not sure how exactly I want to approach King Morian. That's not the worst approach, but I don't think it's a great one. I think Anna Fire is the better one if I could get it to work. Thankfully he has like next to no crit. It's just it still is 35 physical, and she does not survive that. The trading weapons off of a unit going to be KMU optimization, and yes, that is the idea. For the most part, I want to build units where I can move around their inventory when they get killed off, so they could keep the momentum rolling. But HP tonic. Do I have an HP tonic in my convoy? Nope. I do have a defense tonic. That is a tactic, right? If we go 7, so she goes to... You go 7, right? He has 35 attack. So currently, I think it's what, 34? Yeah, I in hindsight, I probably should do that more, but yeah, I think we're gonna tonic the defense. We're gonna try the defense tonic. All right. I am considering Chain Guard as well, except I'm not sure how this stupid guy works. That's the problem. Or rather, I think that's just my big issue with this whole thing anyways, is that I just don't know how Hyacinth works. Like, I don't think he shoots at this point. But yeah, that's like my main concern, is I'm not sure how the hell he works. He's just such an such an enigma. So I guess we'll do this. I mean, that's what I want to think too, but I can't bank on it. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately he's in Astral Storm death range. throwing for content. Oh my gosh, that I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. I think with this, Anna barely survives. Or rather not. Is 14, yeah, that'll do it. 35 on him, yikes. 35 on him. Alright. 10 speed. 4 speed, that's not great. And if you really want to set up a situation, yeah, that shielding art actually does kind of mess things up. At the same time, I have no issues using engage attacks to get the job done. 21. It's like a 15 speed. I mean, not gonna lie, this is a little I am a little nervous. Oh wow, she gets wrecked by it too. She gets wrecked by it too. Ah, so many of my units get wrecked by Astra. Alright, at least this simplifies the situation to a degree. Alright. Nice. I think it's within our incentive to use Great Sack. But yeah, this is I could do that, counter out to be safe from Astra Storm.
I claim this victory.
Okay, that's good. I don't mind using Great Sack this turn if I have to. That's an idea. That's an idea. The other idea is to use Diamant here, like probably on this monk right here. Could Etia get this? If I move in for it, I guess. That's useful.
I had no choice but to win.
Alright, well, that was... That's fine.
Pretty weak.
Does he not double his own? He does, it's just it's not good enough. Yikes. And I take, what, 10? Yeah, I think this is... I think this is worth it. We have more engages. We have more engages to work with.
This is what you'd make that day. Your life. What's up? You want?
Was that a question or a statement? I mean, yeah, I think we're going to use Great Sack this turn.
My just like a hero.
Okay. I think Anna should be able to secure this.
I'll help.
Okay, good.
I won't give up.
Alright, good job. Do I make a killing? Dang. Does not make a killing. Yeah, I'll go for Great Sack this turn to ensure everybody survives. He's gonna stay out of range. Okay, so I'm positive that it's this turn. If they're gonna go for it, it's gotta be this turn. But can I survive this? It's what? 21, right? Even an arm shield, that's 3. So 35. He does survive it. I think this is... Oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. So I'd have to secure it with okay. Okay, I can take this out by Aspiring Hero. I mean, it's gonna hurt. make no mistake, this is gonna hurt. Compact Axe?
A satisfying ending.
Alright.
It's not getting any better.
Alright. Highlight Hyacinth, I guess. For John.
Here I go.
I think, yeah, we could canter Anna out of it if we have to.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Oh, we got a killing. Nice. Alright. Now we know that pretty much everything that's highlighted in this range is Ashes Storm range. I think, yeah, Etier dies too, unfortunately. Citrine dies too, unfortunately. John needs to self-heal, but at the moment, I don't exactly have the means to self-heal. No, I traded him off. Thanks. I'm also fine with the... I think we could just wait. Yeah, let's just wait. Let's not click buttons when we don't need to click buttons. All right, Amber.
Tell me.
So who said that they had to go for doubles first? Does this look like doubles first to you? All right.
One, am I? For Lord Som.
Oh, yeah, this is gonna hurt. Make no mistake. Ah! But I still have to be fearful of doubles. Yeah, this is worth it.
There's my opening. It's time.
All right. Moving my back units first. Could probably pick up this kill then. Or under. There we go. Nice.
All in a day's work.
Look at Anna. She's clearly this isn't just, you know, some propaganda. Unfortunately, no aspiring hero right here. If I want aspiring hero, here's what I do.
I had to stop you.
An absolutely necessary aspiring hero.
Nothing short of that settles it.
There we go. One more aspiring hero. Alright. Now the fun part. Have to deal with this BS. Or do we? Well, to a degree, we still have to.
Raise your sword!
Ooh, that's interesting. No reward. Oh, it's gonna require quite the maneuvering to get that working. I think we have to go for the... We have to kill the doubles. How does he not have enough attack for that? Okay. Oh, this got a bit more hairy than I anticipated.
I cannot accept. You're pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, I'm sort of banking on that too at this point. that does the trick, right?
I cannot accept.
Remember this.
Yeah, at this point I'm banking on that he doesn't go for a Manikari, but and goes for the clones instead. Yeah, I think but we still have to approach. We can't just play passive. Okay, so he does go for that. Alright. Which is fine. Now Alcris with proper support can actually manage to get this kill.
I cannot accept.
I'll apologize later.
Although, I must confess, this is still extremely nerve-wracking. So many things could go wrong. So many things could go wrong still. Alright, 13. Okay, we got the checkmate. We got the checkmate.
I'll do my best.
It is a two-part checkmate, though. Yeah, we have the two-part checkmate. So you do this. Right? And then we finish it off with... Whoops. Let's not misclick. That is the original Hyacinth. That is a guaranteed kill.
I cannot accept this.
All right. Whew.
Please.
That's tough. Oh man, so many shit could have gone wrong. If Hyacinth double took the hit, we still have some ideas, right? Like we still have Diamant, we still have other units, right?
And now, I avenge my father.
I'm sure nothing bad will happen now. I mean, Chapter 11, even in an Ironman, like, oh yeah, no, you don't have the divine. What do you call it? You don't have the Draconic Time Crystal. Yeah, no, it's still a bitch of a map. Like, no kidding. That map is that map is still nerve-wracking. All right. Oh yeah. guess what? We're short on one unit. Well, that's how it is. That's just how it goes, right? All right. I did say this ahead of time. We are going to promote Saline into a Sage. We also have Elfire now. Fortunately, she does get weighed down by it by 1. But it's still Elfire nonetheless. Wind is situationally useful. I think at this point, L Search sort of does the same thing. So I don't think I need the Wind Tome per se. I'll give her the Wind Tome just so she gets some extra damage, right? But more the Vulnerary. She needs a man, she needs a Restore. Let's put the Treat back in there. I'm gonna get the Men with higher use, just because this map could really, really be challenging at times. Obstruct, no. Restore, yes. Well, that's what we have. That's what we have. So the Marth Flyer, you just don't interact with it. It won't switch to the Rapier, and it should be low enough. A voice shouldn't be too high for my 2 archers to secure a kill on it. We'll see, though. We might get a repeat of, you know, a different Ironman run. Alright, I'm just gonna take off everyone's bond rings, just so I could, get my good units the best rings. So, Alir is still going to need a pretty good ring. Dex rings. They exist. Yeah, that Ogma's looking kind of solid. We're gonna give Alir that. We are going to... I think we're just going to default to give this, unless I see something better down the line. I think we give Linde to Amber. Yeah, without a mounted Alir. It's doable. Like, I've done it before, and I can do it again if I absolutely have to. Now, the only issue is, this Sigurd user has a steel axe. If I had Louis, I could sit right here and take one of these and counterattack, but since I don't have that, it's not exactly within my interest to use the poleaxe against it. And, well, 100 hit. 100 hit versus That is not 0 avoid, by the way. That's because of the terrain. 24, so that's like a 70. Sounds like about a like true hits about like 84-ish, I think. It's not the worst move I can make. And it might be the move that I go for anyways. The hammer isn't very useful this map, so we'll just switch that out for a poleaxe. If Jade ends up dying, so be it. Like, it's not the end of the world, right? And that's sort of why I have her deployed for this map. Like, she's kind of like good, but also expendable at the same time. This Vikaya does not go for the Shine Tome, and it can't anyways. This kill shouldn't be difficult to pick up. I should have my archers positioned about here. Jaw could be like about there. But yeah, these two corrupted worms do not move until Zephyr guys spawn. And they won't attack either, so... I don't know. I don't know if bravery is what makes what makes me. I guess like I've done things like Nuzlocke before, which a Fire Emblem Ironman is pretty much that, right? It's like the same mindset, except it feels like a lot of people that play Fire Emblem Ironmans are a bit more. They're like this like mid-core audience, like they're in between casual and like full on like LTC where everything is like pre-planned. Yeah, I guess that's sort of where I sit at the moment. Maybe a little bit more on this scale of like pre-planned, but no, this one specifically is a bit more is a lot more improv. It's really hard to predict what happens first, so I'm just better off keeping an open mind and trying to force a situation to happen. Or trying to plan and never get things done, right? Alright, final check. Right, we didn't do our emblem rings. Good thing we have our checks. No, not our emblem rings, our bond rings, excuse me. Okay. What is this? HP defense. You know what? Maybe I actually... she kind of wants the dex, though. She kind of wants it. I think... Yeah, you could use that. Citrine. Do I have like a magic? That's like luck. That's not it. That's not it. But I don't think I have any other options. HP on Citrine? I mean, it could come up, right? And then... that. John's getting there. Slowly. No real, like, great sack farming that we could have done. I guess we could have technically great sacked on the first wave with Hortensia, but we didn't really take a whole lot of damage either, so there was really not much to great sack for. Unless I degen grinded a bit, but no. I don't feel like that's necessary to make John useful. Alright, with that being said, I think we're about ready to begin the map. Maybe we could... I don't think it'll pop up, but... Get her a better vulnerary. Rather, I should get them better vulneraries. They're gonna need it. Because they're gonna do a lot of enemy phasing. Alir could just pull shit out of the convoy, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, let's go. Alright, So we don't want to enter this thing's attack range for one, and for two, we probably want to enter this thing's attack range. Ideally, we want to
All right.
Man, I kind of wish this did a little bit more than that.
You got it.
That's more like it. Nice. Yeah, just... Alright.
Had to stop you. There's a...
Things you can do because you have Canter. This makes it so that the Warp Ragnarok user would go either here, here, or here, I think. Or actually, this is the only valid tile, I think. Yeah, this is the only valid tile because they move up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Warp up to 5 spaces, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the only valid tile for it, so. And then for this part,
Understood.
Nope. That's not the plan. That's not the plan. This is the plan. Meditate right here.
Yes.
We want to end on like a checkerboard formation
Whatever
around
you
here
say. I'm ready.
to minimize the effects of freeze.
Awaiting orders.
Let's hear it.
Very well.
Something like that will work. Okay, that's fine. Can't say that was a... Alright, this happens. Nice. Nice. Alright.
Go.
Alright, this is a lot easier than it looks to handle. Look at that, 95. Solid, solid, solid. Let's go.
I can still do more.
Good job. Nice. The Sigurd's a little annoying though, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, there is no way to get Aspiring Hero for this. Double 57 though. That is tempting. I mean, by now is... That is tempting. I guess, but then I also have to consider that I have this Leaf user to kill. Right, Master Lance. That is a shockingly high chance of crit. But that also means that this is guaranteed safe. So we go for this. I mean, that hurts, but I think this is this is the correct move. We Okay, she could go into that tile. So John could 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, John could reach this tile. That's good. Yeah, we take. I think we take this pot shot. There we go.
Just like a hero.
Here until the end.
Preferably, I want to bait this archer to attack. It does have a steel bow though, so I have to be careful of that. If it has... Okay, so I have... What is it? 20 dot? 20 dodge. Huh? Oh, Anna's... No? Wait. Oh, Ete support. Ete support. Interesting. What's the crit on this? 13? Okay. I find those terms acceptable.
Dream well.
Okay. Oh, whoops. But we do have a backup, so that's fine. This, in a sense, this is why I promoted Citrine. Because I really want a staff user. And at this point, hand axe, right? Their job is just to simply get the heck out of there. This is fine. It just deflected the arrow. Yeah, this map gets chaotic though. Marth user coming from up front. A Sigurd user. Where's the Sigurd user? Hold on a second. Hold on. No. I couldn't trust that. I couldn't trust that I had my keybind set after some resets. So yeah. Anyhow, what was I thinking? Now that is funny, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What? This is a little bit more sound. We reduce the amount of roll users. I believe this is the turn they go for freeze. So I want to keep a restore user in range for that, because they're probably gonna... Where's the Celica? Is Celica next turn? I guess so. Yeah, that's not good enough. And we could go for this if we really are so anal about freeze. But I think I'd rather get rid of the calves, and we could take care of the 2, 3. So long as I have a healer that could go to this tile, I should be fine. Master Lance, so you probably don't want to enemy phase if possible. We don't want to enemy face that one either.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, because that... oh wait, now that I think about it, there was a special property in this game where enemies can't crit you on enemy phase in Chapter 11. Maybe I could use that to my advantage. Question is how. So, Fizz 22, Speed 5. Can I take this? It's what, 22, right? 22, so if I chain guard, I could double with a fire. I think that's the only one in range there. Yeah, let's go for it. Did I mess up? 2, 3, 4. Perhaps I could lure them to a stronger freeze by doing something like this.
Here goes.
Or this.
Hang in there.
Oh yeah, it is not conventional wisdom too. Huh? That's what they go for? Okay. I guess I could get Amber out of there then. Sure, I'll take that. That's...
Let's be off.
Yeah. The safe attack.
Pretty
Alright.
weak.
Alright. It's a pretty good elf. Not elf thunder. Elf thunder to go for. This L search has been putting in work. If I go here, what is this? 13, 22. I could take that. I do double it, in fact. Oh, that's nice. Nice. You double that. Let's get him out of there. We don't want to trigger the map event quite yet. We want to clear things out before we trigger the map event.
Slashing more than crazy. We're pretty tough, you know.
Right. There's a Celica user. Yeah, that's a pretty large range. That's a pretty large range. And we also have to worry about this Sigurd, who has Sword Lance. That is so awkward. He takes like how much from this? 22? 22. Thankfully Sigurd does not have momentum here, but he does have the Brave Lance, which could be troubling because that's what, 16? 16 plus 22. I don't think he's good against this. 16 plus 22. 38. Yeah, that Divinely Inspiring's not enough to lower the damage number. The damage on that. Which is unfortunate. So I think we just have to bait this. Although I think it is still within good practice to bait out some of these enemies rather than just wait for them to show up. It's better to fight them while they don't have, what do you call it? Hammer. It's an axe armor. Yeah, this is fine. It's better to fight them while they don't have an emblem than wait until they have an emblem. Kind of sucks though. I can't get that one. This one I think doesn't move, if I remember correctly.
Allow me.
I think. Wait. Oh, she just gets murdered. Oh, wow. No swap, no gimmicks, no nothing. Just... She's just dead no matter what. There's no save tile. Yeah, she's just dead no matter what. Yikes. Oh my gosh, do I even have that in my convoy? Oh, God. I really love that suggestion, and you know what? I'm going to entertain the idea, and to be fair, I didn't even have to do that. To be fair, I'm fine taking the sacrifice. But you know what? Just because it's funny, we're gonna go for the pure water. Oh my gosh! What have I become? Pure water gaming. Yeah, we're not making plays because they're optimal. We're making plays because they're cool. Okay. Okay, we want to rotate them. No window shoppers. Let's go. Man, I'm sorry. With it, nice. We made a killing. All right, yeah. All right. Survives because I have. I think it's 2, if I remember correctly. But
don't worry,
correct
I'm fine.
All right, nice. Bye.
I can still do more.
All right. This Sigurd user. It's more this Roy user is annoying, if anything. Thankfully, guaranteed.
I had no choice but to win.
Right. Not quite, huh? Yeah, I think it's a pretty good tactic.
I had to stop you.
To trigger the cavalry arriving? No, and honestly, I don't want them yet. I want to wait. I want to wait for their arrival. Much like the first one, we could... Okay, this one's like 22, right? Same parameters. We could... have Citrine. Shoot, I meant to heal, but this is... Oh, this freeze is about to go hard, isn't it?
I'm pretty tough.
I guess we have Bond Race for a reason, right? Yeah, this freeze is about to go kind of hard, though. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Miss on my restore staff user. That's funny. That's awkward. That is an awkward enemy face. Especially since I also have this Marth, right? This Marth also complicates things. And this... Oh, jeez. This is actually kind of complicated. Thankfully, they don't have advanced. Ooh, that's a problem. Well, what do we need to get out of this bit of a bind? So Anna, okay, so I think it's pretty clear. Anna clears. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Is this the tactic? I think we should. I think we should be able to handle this. All right. We're fine. We're fine.
Just like a hero.
Alright, to be fair, even if I miss this, I still have enemy face to kill this thing. Or not, actually, because it has Marth. We need... Yeah, we absolutely need a Lear to contribute here. So we're gonna restore a Lear. Oh man, this thing is pretty old. If we get a crit, this will simplify things quite a bit. But unfortunately, that does not look like it's gonna happen. Alright, that's fine.
Nothing short of victory.
Unfortunately, there's holdout. I don't think the Shine User's gonna attack anyways, but... Alright.
I'm here.
Whew. That was a sticky situation. Alright. This one has Shine, right? Yeah, I should be fine. Alright. There is this Thief Orb, which is a bit of a problem, depending on where it lands. So I think it's within our incentive to actually pull back. And Etier could use energized. Yeah, this is fine. Energized count. Now we have an energized counter. Okay, that's a funny Sigurd user. I don't know what the heck this thing's gonna do.
Gotcha.
At least now we can finally neutralize this this stupid freak. What do you call it? Probably not with Diamant. I think we're gonna secure that with Alir.
Dream well.
Gonna rush Anna. You know that might be true actually. It is 13 though. Do I have like someone who's like I think what we can do, just to bait it, right? I'm not sure if they still have break A up to this point. Do that. If it's from here... Okay, yeah, this is a good tile for it. Yeah, this is a good tile for it. We probably want to heal Amber, so we're gonna park him right there. Get John out of there. Try to heal up Animal, I guess we're at it. Oh, wait. Kind of like this. Yeah, I'm on here. Ah, no. Okay. Got a problem. Alright. Okay, so Anna could guarantee hit this. And then it's just a matter if Citrine can secure. 95. I think with Diamant, that's 100. Where the hell is... Yeah, yeah, this AI is really unpredictable. I think the Chain Guard takes priority. Yeah, Anna has Canter, so that's not the... So the issue is just trying to give... Okay, I think I see the line. I see the line. They go for this. Ow. Hurts, but it's fine. Canter up. We want to heal, not with Physic, with Bend. We move Diamant to this square, so we could guarantee this attack with fire. Okay.
Please forgive me.
Nice to have mages. Nice to have mages. I think that squad is just gonna move up.
You got it.
Oh no, I had no plans on trading Surge. I just remember, you know, Mysticals have a special property. Or if you want to go the extra meme route. what was the saying again? I don't remember actually.
That settles it.
Right. Okay, so at least in range of Hellfire, but that is not a safe Hellfire to go for. I think Thunder is still a pretty good tactic here. Alright. There we go.
All in a day's work.
So yeah, this, now we simplify it down to this, which is not difficult to handle at all. Yeah, this is ultimately irrelevant that they have emblems. Can I get an Hellfire kill? No. Nope. Fire, right? I think Amber just takes a one shot here, right? Yeah.
Just like a hero.
Alright, and then there's this guy, right? Tomahawk. Mr. Tomahawk. And since we have the restore staff, we might as well use it to help Anna out here. But yeah, this is certainly one way to play Chapter 11. You just slow roll it. You don't force a situation that doesn't need to happen. Yeah.
You're pretty tough, you know.
This L search has been really nice. My goodness. Now, I remember if you kill one of these accidentally, you kind of get ambush reinforced. So you have to be careful not to kill those on the wrong turn. All right. You never use L Surge? It's great. You should use it. It's good. It's good if you're looking for reliability. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the problem is, I could get a crit kill, and that could mess me up. Now, if I had DLC here, you could use the warp staff to make this much easier, but I don't have it, so. Diamond's in an awkward position, not gonna lie. But yeah, at this point, we just want to poke them, we don't want to kill them. Because if we kill them, then, yeah, don't do that, by the way. We just want to make it easy for Aleer to exit. So we're actually gonna not touch them, we're just gonna move past this zone, which would trigger the map event. So kind of like this. And now we have a bunch of cutscenes to skip. They're slackers. After I've done all the work. Alright. Look at this. This isn't that hard to kill. We could just kill these four. They're gonna take their dear ass time to show up, right? I mean, yeah. This one's like reinforcements you can ambush. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened here. Yeah, I ambush the reinforcements. They don't ambush me. That's funny. Ambush reinforcements.
All in a day's work.
Alright. Just because it's fun. +1 to the counter.
That settles it.
Aleer has an emblem. Nice, but is it necessary?
Yes.
Not really. Got Zelkoff to help with this.
Beneath contempt.
Oh no. Zelkoff!
I will not dig
You're supposed to
this
help, not
grave.
kill. There you go. We got the aspiring hero count. Alright.
Had to stop you.
So yeah, we don't plan to exit this turn, but we could set up a pretty good jump in. Are we killing Zethia? And the answer to that is, of course not.
No mistakes.
Yeah, let's do this.
Watch this.
One. Just one. $94. If there was, I wouldn't know how. But I want to believe that somebody out there has an idea on how to make it at least as safe as possible while also keeping a safe exit when things don't work out. I think a lot of it revolves around abusing freeze, but
Come and face me.
like all you really have is what? Alright. If I remember, Gris also warps like every turn. Can we feed this to Anna, please? No. It's gonna take a little more effort than that. Yeah. Go for this. Oof.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Nice, we got Make a Killing. And we're out of here. Well, at least after I get some extra EXP for John, I'm sorry. Alright, now we're out of here.
Come on.
Two on this map. Yeah, so far my Make a Killing luck is pretty nice.
I hate to.
Although to be fair,
I failed.
I am letting Anna do a lot of combat. Have you seen how much level she's got? Within like the last two maps, she went from what, level 10, 0, right? 0 EXP. She's like, what, level 14? I could just arena her to Chaos style. It's insane. Yeah, she gets Chaos style from the arena. It's insane. Watch her get voted off. Watch her get voted off. I don't know. Maybe the ad propaganda hasn't been spread around enough to have people vote her off yet. Alright, but with that being said, going into chapter 12, which we're not going to do today. I mean, to be fair, I have no incentive to play like an LTC fast. So I could just sit around, mopping a map if I feel like the map has is no threat to me, right? So that's why I'm able to get Chaos style this quickly, if I wanted to, right? And I think I might as well, like Anna doubling with Elfire with this magic stat is pretty good. Citrine is still useful as a staff support. John is still useful as a staff support. A lot of my units here do fall off though. Like I'd say Alchrist is kind of retired at this point. Amber's still good. Jade's more or less retired. Kagetsu, I don't know how I feel about Kagetsu, honestly. Like, yes, I want to use Kagetsu. I want to invest in him. But at the same time, he's very likely going to get picked off. So I don't know. At least with Anna, you know, because a lot of the voters probably don't watch the streams, right? They might think, oh, it's just, even if I do describe Anna as, you know, Mage Knight killing this and that, maybe they might not be convinced that Anna's the kill, right? Maybe not be convinced that Ivy's the kill, or Kagetsu's the kill, or some other more efficient unit, right? Although currently, I think Anna is effective enough. I mean, this is pretty much no cost for me at this point. Kagetsu a sniper? Oh no. I mean, yeah, if I really want to save Kagetsu as much as I can, I'll do that, but I don't know. I think there's pretty much no cost in promoting Ivy with the free Master Seal, because more or less everyone else, you know, fell off. I don't know, I think it's going to require that level of self-sabotaging if I want to avoid Kagetsu getting voted off. Yeah, I think this one has pretty much no cost. So yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, just as a heads up, we're not going into chapter 12 today. We're gonna do that tomorrow since it's a day off for me tomorrow. Then I'll get the posts ready for the voting. So today is mostly, so for the rest of the stream, it's mostly just Somnial stuff. Yeah, no Pandy today. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, I have a life to live outside of this KMU. I mean, so far I'm enjoying the KMU. I do think that over time, it's losing traction on Reddit, which I don't mind to a degree. Yeah, it's daytime for me, and I have a few things I gotta get done. Not much though, to be honest. The more difficult thing for me is actually to just wake up earlier during the weekends, because I think the weekends is more or less like the only time I have to catch up on that. Did I don't think I missed out on a... Yeah, I didn't miss out on a dog. I forgot when it was that you have your first 5 dogs. I think it's I guess a bit RN reliant on one of the early game maps. Okay, not bad. Not sure if we really have enough for the Iron Blade, Steel Swords. I guess the question is how much steel grade weapons do we have? This Steel Lance isn't very useful, so we could toss that in. Killer Lance is, well, not very useful either. Iron Great Lance, I think this was the price of a Steel Lance. We could probably throw that down too, right? And then I just have to figure out what the weird in-between price was for this thing. I'm pretty sure Killer Lance was like... its price point is weird. So I could just do the 2 iron weapons, huh? Iron Lance at this point is more or less fallen off. So I could do this since I have this weapon from the well. Yeah, and the thing is that I don't plan to do her Patnet. When I get to her, I actually don't plan to use any killer weapons. For Patnet, I actually have a pretty interesting idea. I don't think it'll pan out, but we'll do it just because it's fun. If she gets killed off, then well, it's unfortunate, but yeah. I think we'll throw these down the well. Yeah. No, it was not Bow Knight. I was actually thinking of Halberdier. Now, the problem with Halberdier Patnet is that the earliest lance proficiency, I think, is Erica. I'm not sure this is the chapter that I reclass Alear to Martial Master. Could be. But then, like, chapter 12, I really don't need, what do you call it? I really don't need Bonded Shield for chapter 12. Yeah. Bow Knight is faster to go into. Wyvern is like, I guess if you want a more generalist unit. Another thing you can do, which is much like what I'm going to do with Amber right now, actually.
Lin!
He's going to be my main Lin user for now. A tiny bit of EXP. But yeah, I don't know. I could think about that throughout the day. What else was I gonna do? Who cares about OMG? This is the best run. What's going on now? What am I missing out here? Just save it. Oh yeah, we got the...
Take care.
Just because. Just use all the stat boosters on Alear. Not sure how much of that's going to be useful, but hey. Alear has it. The other thing about Alear is that if I second seal Alear right now, right? Oh, this? Oh yeah, of course. Of course I give Amber. Of course I would give Amber Lin. Amber's great on Lin. Best boy gets best rate. Yeah, Lin's good. I'm just... And I think we're past the point where Amber's the most likely going to get voted off, so we might be able to game with Amber for a bit. We'll see.
Sorry.
Alright. I'm not sure who exactly I want from this. I think I could take Clan. I think. That being said, who do I... Oh, I definitely want some Amber support if I can. Yeah, this is fine too, right? Cod dip. I don't have the cod for it. Dang it. Not guaranteed, but I think it's very probable.
I'm pretty good at cooking. I think. So I add this, I stir it, I chop it. Wait. Allow me to present.
Lovely aroma.
Wonder.
Okay, at least I didn't fail. Sure, we'll take that. Too lazy to go out of my ways for a better meal. Somehow, that does not get them the support. Clan W, yes. Who do we arena? I think, yeah, we arena Anna. They should all be on... Yeah, they should all be on bond rings at this point. I think it's worth it.
Hi there! You can call me Lady Anna.
I'm Jade.
Oh no.
A royal soldier of Rhodia.
That's not gonna be a good for her.
This isn't funny enough to write about.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
So I like how Jade is supposed to be a comedy writer. Ironically, I think that punchline that she had is actually pretty funny.
Chance go to waste.
A little product
Wasn't strong enough.
Wanna win next time? Have
All right,
I
we got chaos
just the
style.
thing for you?
Nice. Absolute cinema. All right. Yeah, at the same time, I think I'm also fine, and then yeah, we just put just a little bit more into John.
Let's try not to hurt each other, okay?
What a huge EXP
I
scene.
challenge you. Face my
That's not
iron
gonna work
wall.
out.
Why me?
It's been an honor sparring with you.
All right. Yeah, Chaos Style Anna's pretty good.
Hi there! You can call me Lady Anna.
I should be able to get
win.
speed plus
I won't
2.
be holding back.
Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
But yeah, this is pretty powerful. I guess there's also the audience that wants a Speed Taker on this instead, but I think I'm just gonna be simple and take the Speed Plus. Like if I dump, you know, so much into Anna, got her Speed Taker immediately. Yeah, she's getting. I'm not confident she's gonna survive. But yeah, I think this is fine. Like, this is like pretty non-committal. Why no Speed Taker? It's the most broken skill in the game. I could. It just costs too much SP for a run where I'm likely to lose a unit. That's like the primary reason why I'm not going for it. Like, I want to have enough in my, I'm not going out of my way to...
Pick a rod. Where were you thinking?
Where this thing was. But yeah. I think I'm gonna mention it again. I'm not great at picking up sarcasm. Whether if it's behind text or in person, I just suck at picking up sarcasm. So yeah, if I take what you say for face value, yeah, don't be surprised.
I suppose fishing isn't all about results. Do you want to pick a rod? Where were you thinking? Now!
I think we gotta give Sami some. Yeah, we all know flat speed is better. But for the most part, flat speed already gets you the thresholds you want.
I suppose
whereas in like
isn't
Speed
all
Taker, you
about
have
results.
to build up to it, right?
Do you want to keep going?
It takes
Pick a
like,
rod. Where were you thinking?
especially the endgame maps. You don't really have time to build up Speed Taker. Yeah. It's better throwing for content.
No.
Maybe. I don't know. Like I did was like Speed Taker fail for what was it? For 0 second seal because Veil's speed is at a weird place in Bell Dragon, where even if you do give her what was it? Like, Veil's speed is just not good enough, even with the regular speed plus. So for Veil's case, I did opt to go for Speed Taker instead, because the ceiling of Speed Taker actually lets Veil do something, but Speed plus wouldn't. And with it, she was able to sweep, I think, the center room in chapter 25. But yeah,
Yes.
What'll it be? How hard do you want to go?
What chapter was it where I unlocked hard?
You got this.
But yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, Veil was pretty useful in my 0 second seal Ironman.
Perfect. Looking good.
I don't remember if she hit the level cap or not, but
Perfect.
she did a good amount of combat.
You got
even
this.
a Veil child.
Perfect.
At least the one thing I do like about 0 second seal
Looking
is that
good.
there's a very clearly defined ceiling for your units.
Perfect.
It's not like this situation where you could have, like, say, a level 45 Aleer, right? Like, sweep the game. Like,
Nice.
Aleer hits, like, a ceiling that pretty much anyone is going to hit.
Great job.
And
I'm so
hitting that
proud.
ceiling doesn't trivialize the game.
Let's do this again sometime.
So, yeah. Okay. Got that. I think I have to sleep to get the wyvern, right? But I probably could take care of the recreations first. Let's get some recreations for Ivy while we can. Try to Kagetsu. Get that support combo. doesn't seem like Ivy supports a lot of my army. What else? Right here. Yeah, we can get this. Yeah, I think I had to sleep to get Wyvern Ride for whatever reason. I guess Ivy's not out there. And yes, we are going to do Wyvern Ride this run. There it is. And we're gonna suck at it. Because it's been a hot minute since I've done Wyvern Ride.
Yes.
Which would you like? Have a nice flight.
Oh no, I don't have the max. I don't have the max Sami, so kind of. I'm gonna get some work done. I feel like you'll be fine for chapter 2. I feel like if you need it. Well, thank you, Frostskite. It's gotta be pretty late where you guys are at, right? I mean, if you need to sleep, then please get some sleep. Nope, Sami, stop. Okay, good job, Sami. I'm not sure if Sami's helping me or is Sami sabotaging me at this point. I don't know if that's enough for a 3-star. Yeah, well, I'm not playing Chapter 12 today. I'm gonna be playing that on Monday, or as in tomorrow.
Just what I'd expect from the Divine One.
Otherwise, if I didn't have that, if it wasn't a holiday
Until next time.
tomorrow, what I would have done, well, I probably would have just streamed it anyways with like no audience, and then just play out chapter 12 and 13, like I originally planned today. But yeah, I think I'm fine just delaying it. You're feeling sick? Yeah. I hope you feel better. Take care. I don't think we're doing much else anyways for this. For today, I think this is about it. But yeah. So yeah, tomorrow, we'll take care of chapter 12 and chapter 13. Well, I'll see you next time then.